Alright, let me explain why I'm even making this video. A lot of people keep saying Instagram doesn't work anymore for OnlyFans, and every time I hear that, I already know what happened. They copied some old method, rushed account setup, posted mid content, didn't get results in 2 weeks, and blamed the platform. Instagram still works, it just punishes sloppiness way harder than before. What I'm going to explain here is how we actually run Instagram right now for models, and what we completely ignore. This isn't theory. This is how our accounts are set up and how traffic actually turns into subscribers. Here's a screenshot from one of my students in my private group who made over 22k in the last 7 days. His two main traffic sources are Instagram Reels and Instagram Threads. So if you want live updates and not just one video every few months, that's why we talk about this stuff inside the Telegram and Discord. But I'll give you the full foundation here. Account setup, where most people already mess up. I'll start with the boring part because this is where people already lose. I've mostly stopped buying random aged accounts. A lot of sellers don't know what they're doing, and you end up with accounts that get banned even if you're doing everything clean. Clean Wi-Fi, clean phone, clean proxy, it doesn't matter. If you're making accounts yourself, reset the phone fully, not a soft reset, full reset. Make sure the region is set to the US. This matters more than people think. I stopped using old phones completely. Instagram can tell. Posting reels from a really old device just looks off. I use iPhone 11 and up now, and the difference in account stability is noticeable. For numbers, real SIMs are always better. Pay-as-you-go SIMs work well. SMS services are a hit or miss. Gmail is the last option. Once the account is made, don't rush it. Scroll for 10 to 15 minutes, don't like or follow anything, then leave it alone for a full day. If it dies instantly, something in your setup was bad. If it survives, you're fine. Profile setup. People try to get clever here and it backfires. Use a unique profile picture for every account. Never reuse photos across accounts. I learned this the hard way. The bio doesn't need to sell anything. City, age, emoji, maybe a smiley. That's it, no links yet. When you start posting, always enable Threads and Facebook cross-posting. It takes 2 clicks and sometimes brings traffic randomly. There's no downside. Early posting phase and warming. Before you send anyone to the profile, the account needs to look real. You want at least 12 to 15 posts on the feed, so when someone clicks the profile, it doesn't look empty or rushed. This alone changes how people react. Once that's done, start posting reels. 1 reel per day at the start. Give the account time. Some accounts show signs early, some don't. After about a month, it's usually obvious if an account has potential or not. If views never move past a few thousand consistently, it's not worth forcing. You don't marry accounts, you test them. How followers actually come in. Most growth doesn't come evenly. Usually one video does most of the work. Everything before that just builds enough history for that video to take off when it does. Once you see that happening, then you add the link and increase posting. 2 or 3 times a day is fine at that stage. If you're thinking you're just waiting around doing nothing early on, you shouldn't be. That's why Instagram shouldn't be your only traffic source at the start. Reddit and Twitter fill that gap. We talk a lot about balancing platforms inside the Discord because relying on one is how people stall. Paid growth, when it makes sense. If you have some money to work with, you can speed things up. Babe pages still work if the model feeds the page and the content is actually good. If the content isn't good, the page dies fast. Dating apps work too. Free traffic just takes time. You can buy followers, but only real ones. If it's dirt cheap, it's fake and hurts the account. Facebook ads are underrated. Sending ads directly to the Instagram profile works especially well for certain niches. Just don't target broke age groups. Older guys spend more money, it's that simple. Boosting reels with small budgets can also work as testing. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. You test and move on. Niche comes first, always. If there's one thing you should ignore, it's this. If your model doesn't have a clear niche, Instagram becomes way harder than it needs to be. Generic doesn't work anymore. Girl next door isn't enough. Your model isn't famous. Gamer girl, cosplay, trans, very specific looks or personalities. Every model that grows fast fits somewhere specific. Pick the niche first, then look at what already works in that niche. What videos get views, what formats repeat, what angles do they use. Have your model recreate those formats. That's how this works. If you're unsure about niche choice, that's something we help with inside the Discord all the time. Guessing wastes weeks. Reposting and scaling accounts. Your model won't film new clips every day forever. That's normal. You need a way to reuse content without getting flagged. That's either tools or a developer who knows how to remix properly. Metadata, cropping, zoom, small changes all matter. I cover this in more detail in my Discord because it's not something you explain well in one video. Why accounts don't perform. Most people think their content is better than it is. Lighting is bad, background is messy, camera quality is average, fonts look weird. Think like a normal girl posting or just ask the model what looks natural. She'll tell you. Every serious model I work with uses a DSLR camera. It's not cheap, but the difference is obvious. Instagram pushes high quality footage way more consistently. Better visuals alone fix half of the people's problems. I know this was long, but that's because Instagram isn't one trick. It's a bunch of small things done properly. If you want help picking niches, fixing content, setting up reposting, or just seeing what's working right now on Instagram, that's what the Telegram and the Discord are for. We're constantly testing, sharing results, and adjusting. The links are below. So yeah, click the Discord link in the description of the video and I'll see you inside.